You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hello everyone, I'm Connie Swinney. You're watching us on Northland Channel 15. In today's headlines, we had the latest on an effort by law enforcement to crack down on bad behavior over the Labor Day weekend. Also, we have an arrest on child porn and indecency charges in Burnet County. Details later. Plus a forecast, which is starting to look more dismal by the moment, and local sports. But first, after several months of interviewing candidates, the Marble Falls Economic Development Corporation makes an offer on their top position. EDC officials chose Marble Falls High School graduate Christian Fletcher for the executive director position. At least 2 other candidates turned down offers in the final stages of negotiations. The new executive director is the only full-time position for the EDC. His salary is expected to be from $90,000 to $100,000.
We think that the EDC can work with the Texas Housing Foundation, can work with the Building Industry Association. There will ultimately have to be some track housing, some rental pool development in terms of the housing in Marble Falls if we are to grow our workforce on the hospitality side, as well as anything that would be attracted to the business and technology park or other industrial areas of town.
His primary responsibilities involve attracting businesses to the Marble Falls Technology and Industry Park, managing the use of the EDC facilities like the renovated candle factory, part of which is now home of an alternative car maker. And creating jobs is also high on his list.
What we have to do here in creating jobs, which is going to be the goal of the Economic Development Corporation, I think that we have to showcase our quality of life that really sets us apart from most other areas. We've got beautiful Lake Marble Falls here, the hills, the trees, quaint downtown area. We have a great starting point with regard to sales tax revenue and an opportunity to provide property tax relief through sales tax. So I think that we need to showcase those things, develop our creek system, hike and bike trails, parks, to show that Marble Falls is capable of housing any kind of business, small business, larger business, and it comes back to quality of life here.
In our next headline, Burnet County deputies arrest a 51-year-old man accused of having inappropriate photos of a 9-year-old girl on his computer. Authorities say they charged Kevin Thorpe with possession of child pornography after state investigators found the photos, 3 of them showing a child in various stages of undress. The suspect also faces 2 counts of indecency with a child after 2 children made allegations about his behavior towards them and, in one case, images on his computer. The girls were 9 and 11 at the time of the alleged incident in the spring. They told authorities that a man pulled down their swim trunks while they were at a residence on Inks Lake, and they identified that man as Thorpe. And that's according to the arrest affidavit from the Burnet County Sheriff's Office. One of the girls also claimed the man showed her bad photos on his computer. Authorities say they found over a dozen photos on the computer, 3 of which could be considered pornographic. Thorpe's charges are 3rd-degree felonies.
Cooler temps are coming. It's just taking a little longer than expected. Details later in weather.
We are established. We are qualified. We are certified. We are knowledgeable. We are dependable. We are Ken's Heating and Air. Our people make the difference.
Thanks for staying with us. All this talk about possible rain may be for naught. Here's Jared Fields to sort through what I can only describe as a forecast, which keeps changing its mind. Jared?
Hello everyone. Connie, we still have some 100-degree days ahead of us, but as we move into next week, that should change. A possible tropical depression in the Gulf of Mexico could bring some cooler temps and a slight chance of showers. Let's take a look at your Highland Lakes forecast here on Northland 15 and the Picayune TV. Friday, we've got mostly sunny skies and a high near 100, calm winds out of the east between 5 and 10 miles an hour. And then Friday night, partly cloudy with the low around 74, east winds 5 to 10. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high again near 100. North-northeast wind between 5 and 15. And then Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 73. Sunday, it's going to be mostly sunny, again near 100. Northeast wind between 5 and 10 miles an hour. And then Sunday night, we'll get a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, 20% chance, partly cloudy otherwise with the low dipping to about 73. And if you have Labor Day plans, I hope they're outside. It should be a beautiful day with a slight chance of showers again. And after that, there's a chance we could see highs down in the mid-90s. We'll have those details for you next week. Until then, have a great Labor Day weekend, everyone. For Northland 15 and the Picayune TV, I'm Jared Fields.
Thanks, Jared. Coming up next, here's Jennifer Fierro with a peek at her sportscast.
It's the weekend, and that means a lot of high school football. We're going to check in with the Mustangs and the Flames, give you all the details about Week 2 coming up in sports.
Coach Larry Berkman takes a hands-on approach to coaching, and he takes that same approach to handling your car. So join Coach's team and give your car, truck, or boat the MVP treatment at Coach Wash, where our customers call the plays.
We are now hours away from Week 2 of the football season, and that means we're going to talk a little bit about the Mustangs and talk a little bit about the Faith Flames. We're going to start with Marble Falls. The Mustangs will be on the road traveling to Medina Valley in the hopes of getting another win over the Panthers. Remember, Marble Falls beat Medina Valley 41-21 last year in the home opener, which was a stunning loss for the Panthers, coming in ranked number 14 in Class 4A. We did get a chance to talk to Marble Falls head coach Cord Warner about Week 2. Here's what he had to say.
Oh, heck. I hope we learned a whole bunch of stuff. You know, the biggest thing is kind of being ready to go right off the bat. You know, you can't wait around and get punched around a little bit and then always, you know, have to come back. We need to come out swinging a little bit. We need to come out and take it to them as opposed to spending so much time settling into the game. And they'll be good with that.
As for the Faith Flames, they will be at Pony Stadium for the 7:30 kickoff Friday night when they host Kingwood Northeast. This is a brand new team that the Flames have never ever played. But that doesn't mean that Faith Academy isn't happy to be at Pony Stadium. As head coach Russ Roberts mentioned already, Faith has played one game at Pony Stadium, a big one in 2010.
In the junior high stadium Friday night, which we played probably our biggest game of the year last year against Fredericksburg. And it's a great place to be, and we're very appreciative not only of Marble Falls ISD for allowing us to do it, but even more appreciative for the way they keep that field. It's an outstanding field.
That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Jennifer, thanks. Local police are joining forces with county and state law enforcement for a crackdown on bad behavior on the roadways during the holiday weekend. The biggest target, authorities say, involves impaired drivers. Authorities expect to increase patrols on the waterways to combat this problem as well. The crackdown is underway now and will continue through September 5th, which is Labor Day Monday. A sobering statistic to keep in mind, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration identified the highest percentage of alcohol-impaired driving fatalities among people ages 21 to 24. Those were your headlines for the Highland Lakes, where our stories are your stories. Thanks for watching. For the Picayune TV, I'm Connie Swinney.